In truth, I am what one calls a homunculus. I was made artificially, through alchemy. It has me a bit uneasy sharing this in the company of so many, but I must admit that entering my world this way has brought me a great deal of misery over the years. I've grappled with my identity. I've wondered if I can be considered human with such an origin. Moreover, the person that brought me into this world was a peerlessly wicked witch, a woman detested so much by the people they called her Madeline the Heartless. I wondered too if something with a heart could possibly come from someone without one. I spent my entire life in isolation with this woman, and it was cramped, but I loved her very dearly. I love her still, now. In truth, I lost her some time ago. She fell in battle, far from home, and drained of her magic, she was transported to some other world entirely. But I stepped through a summoning gate in search of her, and I found myself here. In truth, my first priority has always been to find her. And so I wanted to learn all the magic I could, become as powerful as I could. If I could learn everything this place had to offer, I thought perhaps I might find her, and I might bring her home. The people I met here, you lot are the first people I've ever met, the first friends I've ever made. Please trust that even the briefest encounter meant much to me. To my neighbors and to any others that I've met in my time here, please trust that I have more gratitude than I could ever articulate to you in words. Show special gratitude to the Knights of Ours. I will never regret the time that we shared together. You see, the Knights showed me a companionship I had never experienced before. They are as a family to me. I must thank you for showing me your kindness and for sharing such beautiful memories with me. I learned much of my time here. I've grown far stronger than I realized in this time, but more than that, I believe that I may have learned what it means to be human through kind-hearted people like you. This is, perhaps, among the most precious, valuable troves of knowledge that I've encountered in my studies. I've said this to some here before, but I have always counted time among our most valuable currencies. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for sharing your time with me.
Thank you.
That is all.
Thank you, Kalvin.
I had a speech written, but I don't think I want to read it anymore. I'd like to thank Kalvin for being very kind to me, for letting me be someone that people could rely on. It's not something I'm used to.
Oh.
I need to slow down. I'm sorry. Coming up with these words off the top of my head is very hard. I tried to think about writing something else, but I couldn't do much while I was inside. When I came back, there was a strange feeling that there was more to come. I felt I'd properly atoned for all of it, and everyone seemed happy. But there was something strange underneath it all. And I felt like I had fully changed my heart and that I had become a person that I was proud to be, that there were parts of my life I would never get back. I think I expected for people to truly accept me in a way that perhaps after everything that's happened, I don't think is possible anymore. And I thought that I would have a chance, but that I'm suddenly realizing that's not the case. People here who have changed my life, people like Kalvin and Leo and Granny, who gives out her lovely figs, Doc, who I love to fish with, Lucas, who is always making me laugh, Omi, who is also always making me laugh. But I realize that I think, well, you will all always be a part of my life. I know that I won't be a part of yours. I don't know how to describe what this feels like, but once you reach this point and you expect, even after a change of heart, to go back to people that you love, I really thought that it would be possible, but I thought my speech would be different. All of this feels far too real to me. While you three are all incredibly special to me, Nabubu, if you hadn't found me when you did, I would never have been saved at all. I felt I didn't expect to be. I realized that, of course, I don't deserve it at all. I've hurt your trust so many times. And I thought maybe things would be okay now that we had put all the water under the bridge, but I suppose that's not the case. I wish I could have done a speech where we laughed and went through all of the great things that happened. I could have thanked so many people. I can't feel anything. My heart is beating out of my chest, my hands are numb, and this is selfish and it's idiotic, and I'm sorry for wasting everyone's time.
Thank you so much for telling me that. I just want to say that, and for that, I really do apologize. To me, you're almost like a father figure. You've taught me magic, you've taught me so much about the world. Every single time I go to a group event, I look for you in the crowd because I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy hanging out with you when you needed me to. And for that, I'll always feel really sad that I wasn't able to help you. For that, I'll always feel sad that I wasn't able to be there for you in your time of need and potentially stop you from going down that road. And you're free now. You're free. And I'm free from having to be hurt by the voices of your father. After the bonfire was that I'm really excited for a future together with you. I know you still love magic and you still love the beauty of it and the life it brings, but I know it was a hard decision for you to give it up. And I'm proud of you. You've stuck to that.
I feel so differently about things and yet I still feel empty, and even though I'm surrounded by both of you, I still feel alone.
I won't dare to describe what you're feeling, but I know a thing or two about feeling alone, even in the company of others. But in my time, I have found I don't need to figure everything out, and it is a good thing that I don't always feel the same as others, even if one cannot align with what is expected of them. That is no cause for shame. There is much beauty in your perspective and in your experiences as an individual. You have brought great joy, at the very least, to those of us here.
I want so badly to cry. The hardest part is that this is goodbye. After this moment, we have no more time. All of the speeches done by everyone in the crowd were so beautiful. I wanted to thank so many of them.
It's all right. I love listening to you talk. And even if it's not about happy things, but I want to say first of all that it must have been really hard for you. It must have felt so exhausting. Why don't you react the same way as other people do? Why don't you understand words and people the same way? I know that you've struggled a lot. Sometimes we can feel alone in a group of people. I'm sure a lot of us here know that feeling all too well. But despite that, I think you have something that I admire so much. Even though you did so much to try to be a scary big evil guy, not ever once did your heart leave the people. You still try to love the people in your own way. Even if I disagree with it, even other people disagree with the methods, even when you still struggle to understand people and you're hurt by their words, then you try to think of every possible way to still love the people from afar, your heart burns so bright, like a blazing fire. And sometimes that fire burns a little too bright, you end up hurting yourself. Like I said earlier, I think you're someone that struggles to forgive yourself. I'm sure all of us here, especially the Knights of Oz, I think all of us do struggle sometimes to give grace and kindness to ourselves, but I think you've been doing really, really well. You overcame something really scary. Even if you look around you and all you see is the void, but I'm sure all of us will be there with you. We'll still listen to your worries.
I think I'm seeing now there are no words to describe what I'm feeling, or I think now that will make this feeling go away. And that's fine.